This is going to be a little long, but I want to show you that I'm calling Alex Gonzalez again. There's two calls into him in the last week, and let me try to get the date, time, and day up for you. There it is. It's 3:30 in the morning. The heat hasn't been on all night. I've gone out about 6 times now to heat up the kitchen and my room, leaving my door open with the kitchen stove. So I'm uploading that video right now, showing that the heat was off, and I was had to light the burners. But let me call Alex real quick here. All right, I just pushed that. You can see I'm calling him. See if that'll do it. There it goes. And it was hung up on. Imagine that. So I'm going to try it again. Imagine him hanging up on me. That's a shocker, huh? Zoning doing nothing for months and then hanging up on me again. Let me put it on speakerphone. It just dropped. It went dead.
You have reached the voicemail of David Gonzalez of the Borough of Palm Central Licensing and Inspections Department. I'm currently away from my phone. If you could leave a detailed message with your name and phone number, I will gladly get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Hey Alex, this is John Whitehawk yet again, and again I'm documenting this phone call as I do all others. There's no heat again. The heat hasn't been on all day, and I'm continuously heating up the stove to try to get warmth on the second floor. The other tenant that lives here has a space heater, which we're not supposed to have appliances or anything plugged in wise in our rooms to begin with to cause fires. And I'm calling to report it because she has had the heat off and on for days. She continues to tap on the radiator, harassing me, trying to get me out of here, trying to blame me for it. The old provoking and trap. Again, the roof was leaking last night, and it's still leaking. It's leaking in two spots now, and most likely in his room. I'm going to call the main office today and see why nothing's being done about this. So I'm just recording it for my YouTube page. And just letting you know, nothing's being done and nothing's been done to fix, correct, or anything other than the continued practice of her unethical behaviors to try to get me out of here. Which is she's threatened me numerous times with eviction instead of taking me down to the judge on camera. I have this videotaped. She continues to tap on the radiator, her and her son, or this young boy that comes to visit her. There's all kinds of stuff going on here, and nothing's getting fixed. Nothing is getting done. Nothing is getting accomplished. So I'd like to know when, where, and what is being done here. Thanks. The last time I spoke to you, you said that she was being cited, and that was it. Well, obviously that didn't work. So what do we do now? Thank you. Now I'm going to call the main office, which is 6500, I believe. There it is. So this shows I'm calling the main office.
Reach the Pottstown Borough Hall. If you have a police emergency, hang up and dial 911.
Now I know which one to push.
Borough is currently... you've reached the Borough of Pottstown Inspections. Nobody's available to take your call. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
And that's the voice of Charles Weller. Yes, this call is for Alex Gonzalez. I'm calling about the rental place on 322 Chestnut, 322. The roof is still leaking. It's leaking in two different spots. There's squirrels and or raccoons in the attic, mice running everywhere, dirt, filth, funk. They are tapping on the radiators, doing everything unethically to get me out of here, to hide, cover up, and lie about this place. She has had the heat off for days, off and on. To freeze us out. I just filmed and put on my YouTube page, again, yet another video of the heat being off and me having to heat it up here using the burners on the stove, and sometimes I run the shower to get steamy hot, warmth in here. On top of that, they're trying to provoke and entrap me out of here. She threatened the other guy that if he didn't pay his back rent, he was going to change the locks. Again, I have a full YouTube page of all these videos. And I also have them tapping on the radiator as I'm getting up to go use the bathroom and walk around my room. Every time I get up, they're bang, bong on the radiator. So there's videos about that also. I guess that doesn't matter to zoning, just code violations, but none of the code violations I've reported have been fixed. Thanks. So there you go. I just called not only the borough main office, but Alex Gonzalez once again, and I'm going to upload this just to show them that, I'm not going to stop until they fix this place up. There's no heat coming out of these radiators. It's filthy here, as you can see, and she blames me for a dirty rug when this whole house is nasty. I just filmed the stovetop. You can go down in the video prior to this, before this, and see the house overall. You can see the stove's not been cleaned in months. So, or the floors or anything, paint, otherwise. Okay,